In this week's episode, we make huge strides on the Stowbridge and Spilsby projects. Is the market slowing down, or is it all down to the election? And we pin 4 titans of the tool industry against each other. Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt and Bosch go head to head in our Impact Driver Challenge. My name's Matt Tranter, and this is episode number 7 of Inside the Box. Good morning. It is Monday, the 1st of July, episode number 7. Delivery people keep leaving stuff in my lobby. No, I don't think so. Oh, mate. Down from the knees. We've got good news. The missing windows have arrived. One of the good things we've got is that with the amount of suppliers that we use for the business, we get entered into loads and loads of competitions. So we've just had this arrive today. So some gift vouchers there, and so I'm not really a fan of the Prosecco. However, I have just noticed on the gift cards that you can use them at American Golf. Looks like some new golf balls. Okay, so over in the Stowbridge project now, the guys have fitted all of the internal window liners. So these are built bespoke to suit the windows. They sit nicely into the aperture and obviously finish off really well against the white vinyl face plasterboard. The guys have also done the 15mm fire-rated plasterboard all around the building now. All the internal vinyl face plasterboard is finished as well. Everything is in now, first fixed electrics, waiting for the suspended ceiling, which will be installed on site. Brand new plywood flooring down. We've got all the trench door fire systems, which is over there, and that's ready to go into all of the door apertures. The external doors have been delivered. The kitchen for the other classroom side, that's all in place and being done as well. We've got the water heater. We've got the 2 Dock M packs for the disabled toilets to go in. We've got to do a full clean through of what we do in the depot, get everything hoovered up and swept back in an initial wipe down. It will be delivered to site. All the bay joints, all the internal connections, the electrics will go together, the loft hatches will get closed off. All these internal bracing bars will come out. We'll put the plywood here, which will come down and finish off the flooring joints. Doors will all be fit on site. So really impressed with how this has come along. So this is the little 5 metre by 3 metre building that Chris and Steve have been working on. They've got brand new steel sheets all around the exterior of the unit. They've got the window apertures cut out. They've just got to get it timbered up now so it can take the weight of the glass. They've painted up the exterior. They've put the new anthracite trims on the outside as well. So I'm just going to give you a little walk around the building. Bearing in mind, they only started this, I think, the beginning of last week. And once they've plasterboarded, they're not going to be a million miles off. So let's have a little walk around now. So I'm absolutely stoked with the work that everybody's doing in the yard. All the projects are on time. More importantly, all the projects are on budget for our clients. I'm looking forward to bringing you the installation side of the business, which I know you've seen a few modulars moving around at the moment, but just sort of how we bring a project onto site and get it finished, that's going to be important. So, but as far as a Monday goes, all good work. Everybody's pulling together and working really hard. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning for Tuesday. Good morning, it's Tuesday and I am heading north to go and have a look at a modular building that one of our previous clients has got for sale. We've dealt with these people on numerous occasions and we've always offered them a really fast and efficient service for getting buildings off site that they no longer need. It's a 4-on-4 anti-vandal complex. It's the type of unit which is great for construction projects, clubs who have got problems with security, offices that maybe have problems in security that are a little bit out in the sticks or something along those kind of lines. So when we go and have a look at these buildings, when we buy these buildings or we take these buildings off site, we're always looking that the buildings have got great structures. We want to make sure that whatever we are bringing back into stock has got a really good lease of life left in it, so that when we sell it to our clients, that we can sort of stand behind a warranty or a guarantee that this building's going to serve them well and obviously offer them really good value for money. Okay, so just on the motorway now, coming back down from Manchester. The building is a pretty good building. It's certainly would lend itself to the hire market for the construction industry. So it's got sort of a nice contractor's office setup at the top, male, female toilets, a manager's office stroke meeting room, and then sort of 2 open plan office spaces. Then down on the ground floor there is basically a workshop that's accessed by both a single door and a set of double doors, which would allow to get either materials in or certainly bulkier items of machinery, etc. So I'm going to go back now, I'm going to have a look at what the cost is going to be to uplift that building from site, what the refurbishment costs may be to bring that building back up to our standards where we would be able to offer it out to our clients, and then also possibly as is price that we may be able to offer that building out to trade buyers, because as you know we are quite full of stock at the moment, as you saw from last week's episode. Plenty to think about, plenty to have a look at, but right now get back to the depot. I'm literally straight out the car as I've got in this morning, and you see this. Now, it could be that the guys are being awesome and preparing the van, but more than likely, knowing my luck, it means that there's a problem with the van. What was that? They're cleaning the van? Cleaning the van. See? There we go. Good thing, the van's not broke. The lads are just servicing it. Trying to do a little bit of planning now for the jobs that we've got going into the summer, but mainly the jobs that we've got going out in the next couple of weeks. So the Spilsby project and the Stowbridge project, going to get them down onto simple Excel calendar sheets so that I know exactly where we are and what we're doing, get Steve in, check that he's happy with it all, and then we've got a baseline agreement of what we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, just to make sure that all the jobs are going to run smoothly and the different trades that we've got to bring in are all handled and in on the right kind of dates.
Matt's got me out filming again. I'm going to show you a new tool Martin's just had called a stapler for electrics. I don't know. Now I need to go find him. Oh no, the massive puddle. Right, here they are. Hello! Ah! How do I work this thing? I've been told to show this. I don't know what it... Hello, it's me again. Big Nide and Matt wanted to do a Get to Know the Team series. I thought I would start with me, and then if you're lucky, I'll be able to get the others to do it over the next few weeks. Although I think I may have more luck of catching an actual unicorn than getting Chris on here. We can see. So you met me last week in episode 6. Excuse me, I'm just doing my lunch. I'm Catherine. I started at MPB in September 2018 after I finished my career as a primary school teacher, which has had its uses since starting here. When I started, I said that we needed to organise getting DBS checks for everybody, because that's really important when working in school. When we have clients, customers who want modular classrooms, it's also helpful to have a bit of from a teacher's perspective, what makes a good space for teaching and learning. So I am the marketing manager at MPB. I help with the social media, the website, this now apparently. I went with Matt to help with the new website and the rebranding of the company at Sherbet Donkey. That was really fun. I quite enjoyed being involved in that process. Dabble in a bit of sales, and I've recently started helping Vicky and Chris with the finance things, but the really easy bit, putting the bills onto the accounting software. Please don't phone to ask me any questions about what needs to be paid. I won't be able to help you with that. So yeah, that's me.
All right, you back with me? I've been busy. Spilsby is organised. It is ready to go. Transport, crane, labour, foundations, ramp steps and building control are now all in place and ready for delivery on the 17th of July. So now it's down to the lads just to do their bits to get the building ready, and they are well on the way with that. Let's go and have a look. All right, guys, we've had another move on down in the Spilsby project. We've got the rest of the wall now for the kitchen area. So lads have had a busy one today. So they're gonna have a sweep up in the morning, but we're gonna have a wall which finishes down the inside of this bay, which is going to be for the meeting room and the comms room, so you can see where the patricin is. This is going to be the large office, and then we're going to have this area here, which is going to be a lobby, which is going to feed into the changing rooms over here, and then obviously there's a doorway here, which takes you into the kitchenette room. So guys are having a really good run on this at the moment. It's all coming on well. You saw earlier, Mike and Martin were putting in the final wall, so they're going to get all that plaster sold up tomorrow. I would imagine we're just waiting for a delivery of the foil insulation. As you can see, we've just run out there. So as soon as we've got that, we'll be able to carry on with that, and then we'll start getting the fireboards in around the top. But, yeah, Martin's getting the good use out of his new nailer, or stapler as it is at the moment. There's the bit of kit in question. Yeah, really good progress on this again, as it always is with these guys. So we're going to go and have a look at the Stowbridge project now as well. So let's talk a little bit more about the benefits of modular. You've already seen in 5 days what the guys have been able to produce. This building now is probably about 65% of the way to being complete. By the time the fascias are on externally tomorrow, and we've started the second fix electrics, and we've hung the rest of the doors, finished the kitchen, certainly by the end of this week, I would say this building is going to be close to 80 to 85% complete. Now, there's certain aspects that we won't do. We won't put the flooring in until we get on site. We won't hang the doors fully until they get onto site, because there is movement within this building while it's being transported. So we obviously want to make sure that we can adjust the doors to suit when we get in there. But really, this is the benefit of everything that we do at MPB, and also the modular construction industry as a whole. With modular construction, we still have the same processes. So you've got the groundworks and you've got the main services. So that's going on to site now. So with our Stowbridge project, we've got our groundworks team down there in the school at the moment, putting those services in. They are putting the bases down on the ground. But in tandem to that, we're over here now. We are preparing this building. We're getting it up until the point of where we're then going to ship it from here down to Stowbridge and put the building onto the footings, connect it to the services, and we will probably be on site, including the access to the building with the ramps and the steps, for between 10 to 15 working days. Now, if you compare that to a traditional construction, they might be there for a few weeks, a few months, because each process has to stack on top of the next one. Services, foundations, base layers, brick layers, roof, windows, doors, where as soon as we land on site, we've already got all that done. Now, I'm not against traditional construction. It is amazing. I love my house. Modular has its place in the world to make things more efficient, more environmentally friendly. You know, we don't have vehicles forward and backwards every day. We have one big plant move day where we have the crane and the lorries come to site in one go, particularly this size of a project, which is 6 bays. All 6 bays will come onto site. The crane will lift them into position, and then that's it. The lorries and the crane and the heavy plant are gone. All we've got then are a few of our works vans, our contractors' vans, coming in to connect up all the electrics, to join all the bay joints together. We'll have another 1 or 2 vans for a couple of days to come and put the floor down, put the skirting on the outside, build the ramps and steps. But really, once that 10 to 15 day period is over and done, the customer's ready to move in, and the whole project is handed over. Building control have been over and assessed the building. We've handed over the certificates. Our electricians have tested the electrics and handed over the electric certificates as well. If there's water supply in the building, we'll run a chlorination test on the water just to check out everything's all good and the pipes have been safe for any drinking water. For those of you who maybe have never considered modular construction as an option, whether it's an office, changing rooms, classrooms, whatever it is, give us a call. Let us at least have a conversation with you about the benefits of what we can achieve and what we can do. You know, we can do brick on the outside, we can do timber cladding like you've seen on the Telford projects in the past. You could have a standard plastisol low maintenance finish like these buildings have got here. We can sell them to you, we can rent them to you, we can help you organise finance for these projects as well. But you can get a space like this, which is sort of 190 square metres, built and on your site within 10 to 12 weeks. Obviously not including planning permission, but I haven't got any control over the state of our planning departments at the moment, but certainly the build aspect of it. And in some jobs, we can do it faster as well. All I would say is if you are considering a project that a modular building may be suited to, find us on Google, come and find me on LinkedIn, have a chat with me about it. I'm available on the phone. I'm a real person. You can speak direct to me. You can come to the depot, you can come and meet the team and see what we're doing here. We always have buildings in stock. Let us try and give you some information on modular. It is a really, really sustainable and effective and efficient way of creating some amazing spaces. Hopefully I've explained a little bit about the benefits of sort of the modular system. I'm going to bring a lot more to you in standalone videos, but at least you've got a snapshot of what we can achieve with our buildings. So from Wednesday, I'm going to leave it there, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow morning for Thursday. Good morning, it's Thursday. I'm on my way to our Brockton depot. We've got a 2-bay modular building which is going out to Bloxwich. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to hand the camera over to Rich and Connor, who are going to film their first bit of footage of the building going in, the lorries, the crane, etc. I doubt I'm going to have much chance to film anything else today because they probably won't be back till 5 or 6 o'clock tonight. But if not, hope you enjoy their footage, and I'll see you tomorrow on Friday morning. It's Friday. On Friday, we seem to get 2 types of Friday. You get the slow, steady Friday where everyone's enjoying their peaceful time throughout the week. And then you get this Friday, which is just absolutely rammed with work. See me for... What's up? You may remember from the last episode that I moaned that Careen didn't provide me with the necessary croissantage. It's about time.
Here, you can find Matthew in his natural habitat, located on the hop-up desk at NPB. Hello, I am
The wife.
as Matt occasionally calls me. I am responsible for the HR stuff, so making sure people don't turn up late, recruitment, all that sort of interesting stuff. In fact, we've just done a probation meeting today to see how our latest member is getting on. I also get the joy of dealing with all of the IT equipment and the phone equipment. So last week I got to upgrade the MD's phone with my usual contact at EE, Mr. Wayne Ingram. Thank you so much for all you do. It's a great job. Always looks after us. I do the office tidying, make the cups of tea and all the really fun things that we get to do. But yeah, that's pretty much my job here as well. I do genuinely get to tell Matt what to do on a daily basis, at home and in the office. I still stand by that from last week. Yeah, that's what I get to do, and occasionally make this guy laugh.
Done the school, then so be it. But well, no, I mean, we'll be as flexible as we can to help people out. We're all there already. Doors all hung, good to go. Just got the intermittent strips to do on site, haven't we? Just to get these parts finished up. Got to cut these bars out, which will be, we can do now that you've got the walls up and finished. Vinyled. Steve's, he's just prepping up the disabled alarms, aren't we? Doors are all in and they're all locking and working, aren't they? Yeah.
They're going to move, and that's it, yeah, that's fine.
Skirting's all in, ready to go. We just like the little cuts, aren't they? So, no, it looks good. You enjoyed being back in the modular world? Guys have done good. What you been thinking about it as your modular building life? You been enjoying it?
Yeah, I went to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to join us for a battle of the brands. Man versus man, tool versus tool, big tool brand versus big tool brand. We're about to pitch impact drivers against each other. Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt and Bosch going head to head in a battle of the ages. The boys are out there now preparing the battleground. They've got the screws, they've got the timber, and they've got their charged impact drivers. Which of the 4 brands is going to come out on top? Let's get out there and have a look.
Connor's cheating.
Do you know F1?
Yeah.
Do they all have the same engine?
Yeah.
No.
They do it.
No. Ferrari have got a better car than fucking Toyota because they can afford
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Hey, what do you warm up?
The competitiveness coming out already. Ladies and gentlemen, this is already causing quite a stir. They're arguing about amperages. Connor's come out with a battery the size of a brick. So's Brad. Look at this thing. Let's get in there.
Whoa.
Look at that.
We've all got to have the same.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
5 amp.
There he is.
That's all you're allowed. What do you mean? Oh, here we go.
Hey, wait. Hey. All right, other side. Right. We need to wait there. No. To be fair, we've got Mike representing Milwaukee, Steve with Milwaukee, Martin with apparently the old man's Bosch, Ray with Makita, Connor's back on Milwaukee, Rich has got the Makita, and then Brad is bringing it up with the thing. Right, let me get you all in shot. All right. I will give it. All right, Chloe, you're judging this, yeah? Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! I tell you what, that is going to be close. Go.
A few moments later.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute annihilation from Milwaukee. I'd got a little bit of a soft spot for the Makita team, but boy, that was a terrible showing. I'm not sure what it is about the Makita impact drivers, but just for the sheer slowness of what they've just produced, we may have to outlaw them from the MPB armory, just so I know that I'm getting the fastest and most efficient work doing. We may have to go for a complete rebrand and get everybody on the Milwaukee tools. Makita, what are we gonna do? You need to have a deep look inside yourselves and think what went wrong there. You can't let those red and black guys abuse you the way that they just did in that test. Shameful. Shameful. Sat here in the battleground now brings us to the end of Friday, but it also brings us to the end of episode number 7 of Inside the Box. Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen from us this week. The guys have made some immense progress on the projects that are due to go out very soon. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll consider hitting the like button. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel, but please get down in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from in the world. And also let us know what your favourite tool brand is. Hopefully it's not Makita. But click here to subscribe to the channel and click here to watch last week's episode. Guys, we will see you in episode number 8.